Well, first off, as we can all tell, the weather is definitely changing significantly to the point now where it's beyond 100 degrees with both the heat index and the humidity. So it's definitely important to keep in mind that you could start developing what we call heat stroke, which is the most severe, or heat exhaustion from the elevated temperatures. So that being the case, you have to keep in mind that individuals need to stay well hydrated throughout this time. Make sure to limit the amount of exercise that they're doing, their normal daily activities that they may have been able to do when it wasn't as warm as it is in the last few days. They may not be able to continuously perform at their baseline. So that has to be taken into consideration. So make sure you stay well hydrated. Make sure you stay out of the sun. Get into the shady areas if need be. If you start to experience any signs or symptoms of any kind of dehydration or heat exhaustion. So the signs and symptoms that individuals should look for with the weather the way it is and the heat, in concern for heat exhaustion, is any signs of weakness or fatigue, any kind of palpitations where their heart is racing too fast, if they start sweating profusely or feeling as though they're dehydrated with excessive amounts of thirst, if they start to develop muscle cramps, generalized weakness or overall muscle weakness, if they start to develop lightheadedness, dizziness, and obviously worst case scenario, if they start to pass out or have any kinds of loss of consciousness, they should definitely come to the emergency room for evaluation. So obviously weather affects individuals differently, and the older you are, the worse the weather affects you, as well as a number of comorbidities or medical problems that you may have can affect individuals differently. So it's important to keep in mind to keep an eye on your elders, any individuals who already has other underlying health issues. Make sure you check up on them, because the weather can definitely affect them more significantly than each and every one of us.